live stream interview. Not interview. Sorry, it's an interview. I guess you guys are interviewing me. It's an AMA. We got Devis here, and obviously myself here. Welcome to the Francis and Devis uncensored live stream. AMA's casual ones from the ride, guys. Ask me anything about Alex Lab, about Ordmint, anything whatsoever. We got a lot of comments in that video that I uploaded yesterday. It was received very well. You guys were very much so interested, and for good reason. For those who's been following me here on YouTube for the past how many ever years that is, 6 years, 3 years, or whatever, you guys know fully well how these launchpads work and how they indeed could kickstart a bullish market. Very similar, like it's true. We are officially in a bear market, but when I say kickstart a bullish market or create your own bull run, it's very similar to like what happened with the BRC20 market, right? We were in a bear market officially, but they were making mad gains like 800x, 280x, 100x in the BRC20 market. That's what I mean by bullish times ahead, bullish market, not to be mistaken with a full-fledged bull run or creating your own bull run, like how I like to say it, right? So that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about right now. Dev, yeah, I think I hear audio feedback on my end. I don't know if it's on the actual feed, but yeah, it's very weird. Normally the chat goes all the way up. Right now it's kind of low. But yeah, just to let everybody know, do you guys hear us okay? Are you hearing the audio feedback like me, or is it just my Bluetooth? I don't know. Let us know, and and also, speaking of letting us know, let us know what questions you have too, because we're gonna be breaking all this down in terms of the limited information that we have at hand, right? So we do have some information on the Alex Lab, website there, the app on how to get in, but I think there's an official sort of Medium article or some sort of documentation that will be telling us this. And I see people starting to join. Thank you so much. Smash the like buttons. Yeah, so we're gonna have some whitelist spots as well, guys. So do be on standby for that and all those specifics. Devis, how are you doing, broski?
Absolutely, I'm doing very fine. Thank you, Francis. Yes, as you just mentioned, we're just gonna break down a little bit the Launchpad history that was before and what is gonna come up with the BRC20, and hopefully that they are going to do in the right way.
Yeah.
It's gonna be determined, and we are here to ask to answer any question about the Launchpad, the BRC20, how to get the whitelist, how it's gonna work with the whitelist, and what is our pro and cons that we can actually see coming out of this. If they do it right, it can go in that way. If they do it wrong, it can go in that way. So yeah, we are here to answer your question. And as Francis say, we're gonna have two whitelist spots available today. One is gonna be on the live, more active, good question. We're gonna handpick it.
Yeah.
One is gonna be actually for the comment section below when we upload the video afterwards. So
that is correct. That is correct, guys. So you guys will get your, your whitelist spot secured and such, right? Again, this is for you guys, really. I will be doing an interview with them, right? I reached out to them and they're down for that. So the date for that is not official, but I'm guessing somewhere around Monday. So do be on the lookout for that. You'll be hearing it directly from the source, from the horse's mouth, how this will work. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys should be, very optimistic as much as I am, okay, or bullish, right? Because again, I'll just repeat this for the people who've been following, you guys know perfectly well how all of this works. Okay, I remember when when we were doing Duck Dow stuff, like way back in what was it, 2020? Sorry, yeah, September or October, like the very earliest of 2020, right? Things really start to unfold about 4 months after that in 2021, but nobody really knew what a launchpad was, and we were looking at the projects that was going there, and normally the first set of ones normally do the best. Normally. Is that going to translate to the similar things here? I don't know. But like I said in my video, I can only go off of historical metrics. Okay, that's the best way to go to analyze things. Do smash the like buttons, guys. Really appreciate it. Honestly, I gotta say one more thing. YouTube and it's like bell notifications, bro. Even Dev said it. You got the notification 5 hours later. So,
yep.
For the lives, especially from the phone, people don't really get the notifications. It is what it is. They tell me they get it like, hours later, or sometimes they get it. Some do, some don't. So I put it like this, some do, but most don't. Okay? So yeah, So Dev, any other questions? You can look in the live chat for questions, Dev, as I'm speaking. But I just want to kind of like reiterate and echo what I said in my video and why I really like, this project or the potential, right? Number one, it's Alex Lab. Alex Lab has proven to us that they're capable. Not only that they're reputable, they're capable. Okay, that's very important to understand. I hope Alex Lab and these on Ordmint are monitoring the past mistakes from the Luminex of the world, from the OrKits of the world, and how that went down. That was a layer one sort of situation. This is a layer two. So I think like a good bit of the problems that we saw over there could be somewhat alleviated over there. Okay, as long as they do a smooth execution in terms of people are able to get their mints, and especially the whitelisters, right? People who are whitelisted needs to get guaranteed allocation, right? That's what whitelist means. Whitelist doesn't mean first come first serve. First come first serve is first come first serve. White does not mean black, and black doesn't mean white. White is white, black is black. So I hope they understand that terminology, which I'm sure they do, and they've learned that how the past launchpads that came to market, they failed because they didn't understand that. Okay, that's what happened over there. So if that happens, along with like a respectful price, like where people are making money, and obviously why I like this is it's not like if we're giving them $10,000 USDC. You know, sorry, $10,000 USDC, $50,000 USDC, $1,500, right? We're essentially paying the miner fee and along with maybe a service fee. I think that's how the past ones did it, and they might do similar things too. So it's a little risk in that regard. Maybe $20 or something. I don't know. Right. So for those reasons as well, for risk mitigation, it's pretty solid. Right. We got some people chatting. One guy says goat and all that stuff. What's up, Crypro? I see you. Thank you for joining, Crypro. Thomas is here as well, guys. Yes, monitor the chat. Hopefully Alex is the last BRC Dex mint pad I have to use. Yeah, there you go, DJ Crypto. What's up, DJ? Thank you for all the support on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you guys are missing out on some exclusive content over there that I don't really communicate here on YouTube. So do go over to Twitter. It's the Crypto Life 7. So no, Crypto Life 7. CRYPTOLIF number 7. Um okay, so Dev, maybe we could start off with, right, before we go to the live chat, what you saw in Alex Labs app there. Certain procedures, right? Now before Dev starts, you do need something called A power to get in. Now, A power is essentially a token you get when you're yield farming. I said staking in yesterday's video, which was a mistake. Is actually yield farming. Again, I will make a proper video on that most likely tomorrow on how that process will work, okay? So A power is what you need. You first need Alex for that, okay? Now, if you've been following me for about the past 4 months, you should already know what Alex is. You might already have it because of that video. So you're equipped for this moment, okay? Now, if you're yield farming, you probably already have A power. However, if you think like this thing might go live within the next, I don't know, 2 weeks or less. Now it's no sense going to a yield farm because chances are you're not going to accumulate as much A power as others that were already doing that. Okay, so Dev has some information from the actual website on how you could get some of these A power tickets to get into the actual launchpad without yield farming. Dev, if you could just go ahead with that first.
Yeah, no, basically, we have three possibilities. One just introduced it yesterday, I believe so. And so you have Alex staking. If you stake Alex, you're going to actually have e-power. If you yield farm, you can actually go and click on the Launchpad section, and it's going to be a ticker like yield farming. You can just click at it. You can see all the pools that you can actually have e-power. And then the latest one that I just announced it is basically the possibility to actually breach SUSDT from BNB and Ethereum between June 22 and June 28, and you will receive a power airdrop. For every 50 SUSDT breached over from BNB or Ethereum, there will be reward of 5 e-power for Launchpad tickets. So 50 SUSDT give you 5 e-power, which is the minimum to actually enter this lottery system. The total eligible amount of SUSDT breached will be calculated based on the rapid amount minus the unwrapped amount between block 8, and then you have the number of the blocks, and there is a max of 250 A-power reward per wallet.
Okay, so let's start from the first line there. So you're saying if you stake Alex, you get A power as well.
That's correct.
Okay. If that's correct, and my statement in yesterday's video is accurate, A couple people told me it's only yield farming. It looks like you could also yield farm and also stake. Okay, guys. So the video was accurate in that regard. Now, again, if I'm like you and I'm not already staking, I'm not already yield farming, or if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're not going to get a whitelist spot. I don't think that's the best solution for me. Because I don't know what the actual APY is in terms of how many A power I'll get from now up until, let's say, they go, they launch next week. I think I would not get enough. So you could stake. Let's just say moving forward, you see that Ordmint did well, and made money, and you're like, shit, I want to get into the next project here. Then yes, staking and yield farming might be a better option in that regard. Now, what's after yield farming, Dev?
There is the staking, and then you have the bridge. So you have three.
So it was staking, yield farming, and the third line was the bridge, was it?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, could you read that third line? Just the third line about the bridge, the first part. I think it was the 50 or
for every 50 SUSDT bridge it over from BNB Ethereum or Ethereum, there will be a reward of 5 A power.
Nice. Okay, so essentially what that means is, if you guys didn't see my video, I showed you how to bridge from Ethereum or Binance to Alex. We're talking about USDT, right? So if you're bridging over a $50 worth of USDT from Ethereum ERC20 over to Alex for SUSDT, which is stack stablecoin, you'll get to these 5A powers. So that's very powerful. That's very powerful, because I would love to know how much, if I was to stake $50 worth of Alex to get A power, I don't think I'm getting 5. No way I'm getting 5. $50 worth of Alex? No way. So that's a really good way for you guys to get in, right? I mean, I got limited whitelist spots. Everybody's not guaranteed to get from me. Obviously, I'm going to help out my community as much as I can, but I would still say bridge over $50. That way, minimum $50. That way, you will get the minimum amount of tickets required to get into this Launchpad. Okay. What's the next line after the 50?
The total eligible amount of SUSDT bridged will be calculated based on the wrapped amount minus the unwrapped amount between blocks 8. So 110270 dash 111000. So it's between these blocks that you can actually get the eligibility.
Okay. It's important to note you have a window to do this. What's that? What's the date? June what to what?
22, which is exactly today, until the 28th. So you actually have.
So guys, this is actually some alpha right now. I don't think they publicly announced this. They did, but they didn't. They placed it on their website, but they didn't. I don't think they tweeted it out. I don't know. I didn't check it this morning.
Yeah, there was a tweet. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think many people are aware of this. This policy, so to speak. So, bridges do get congested. I think the first time it got hella congested, when they were doing that airdrop. So I would just, recommend anybody to just bridge over $50 before it gets really busy, if you want to get the minimum amount, right? That's number one. Also, if you actually bridge more than 50, you should be able to get more tickets as well.
Yeah, that's correct. You can actually have a maximum 250 A power per wallet.
There you go. Okay.
So basically,
so $50. Yeah.
2,500 ST, 2,500 SUSD.
Right.
Give 250 A power.
There you go. So the maximum you could actually obtain here is if you bridge over 2,500 USDT from Ethereum or Binance to Smart Chain over to SUSDT using Alex's bridge, then you'll also get the maximum amount. So if you have that kind of coin and you want to get the tickets, there you go for it. Okay. Now, one thing I should mention is, at least, like, to my understanding, common sense tells me, depending on how many people actually get these tickets, right, will dictate how much is actually, allocation you're going to get in terms of units of Ordmint. Units of Ordmint. And dude, honestly, I'm a little bit more bullish on this now, because think about this, guys. Think about this. It's not just like, okay, I got Bitcoin here, just take it, I want in, and everybody could come. It's a limited amount of people that could get in, because now you need a specific token, which is A power, which is somewhat hard to get. You can't go to a Uniswap to buy it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes to, like, sell pressure and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. Like, it depends on how many people are getting whitelist spots too, Are they going to all these other communities? I don't know. like, so that means there's going to be an excessive amount circulating if that's the case, but I don't know what's going on there. However, what I do like is it's not that easy to get into the IDU in terms of just using any crypto. You need that specific one. So I think, you know, for those reasons, and the community members over there, they're loyal too. So, and let's just say they come up with an announcement about their next project, Ordimint or something that's going to launch there. I think, like, guys, think about this, right? Remember how that last bull run started? I'm not saying this is going to be a bull run, but it could be bullish times. When DuckDAO did their launch pads, what happened with Pools? Pools was a launch pad going on DuckDAO. Paid was a launch pad going on DuckDAO. There's another one too that did well. So all of these launch pads that went on launch pads did the best when it was all said and done after like 2-3 months. Why? Because those launch pads now onboarded other projects that did 40, 50x, 30x, 20x, 100x. And that's what people love. So that's very similar to what we see here with a launch pad launching a launch pad on layer 2, trying to come up with a solution for the problem on layer 1. Right? So again, with everything I just said there, bro, I really like this for those reasons, as long as it could be smooth. And yeah, that's the number one thing. Go ahead, Dev.
The advantage of the Launchpad is primarily one because if the Launchpad that actually be launched on a Launchpad, if they do it right, they're gonna have already a project coming out, and it will entail that people are more entitled to hold the token and not just dump it on the market because you can
Exactly, bro. I'll tell you guys straight up. You guys know I'm a straight shooter. The guys who are watching, you guys know I'm a straight shooter. I know shit. If somebody's fucking up, they're fucking up. If they're not, they're not. I'm not. I'm very like unbiased because I'm neutral. I'm in the middle. I'm not a community member. I'm not a hater. I just call it for what it is, right? And yeah, man. Like look, this could start something really good here, right? In terms of demand and having people interested into something. I'll give you a perfect example. Like I said in that video, look at OXBT, the first project to go on Luminex, smooth launch, everything fucking popped off, right? And then everybody wanted the next project, and they came with their bellies all growling and hungry, with a knife and fork and a plate like this at the door, and then the door wasn't open. They couldn't get in. They couldn't go and dine. So what did they do? They said, screw this shit. They went to eat somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If that second project that went on Luminex was a success, not even if it was 10% of the success of OXBT, bro, Luminex will be the shit right now. Everybody will be wanting to get into over there. And then the third one comes and it does something good. Bro, it's literally kickstarting a bullish market. So the potential is there, right? Anything can happen for the better or for the worse, right? But again, what do you do in this space? What are you going to do? You're going to be a little pussy and you're going to wait for the results to come and then talk about it? We don't do that here. We have to take small calculated risks, right, to actually get into something for the optimal gains. Okay, that's the difference of making 100% or 100x, right? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait to see what happens, then try to get in. Good luck trying to get in after. You know what I'm saying? So what's the small calculated risk here? Well, I'm going with Alex Lab. Why? Well, Alex Lab has proven themselves. They built a product. So that's why I have to give them the benefit of the doubt that they could, deliver. And I like that they're on layer 2. Layer 2 won't have these problems we have on layer 1, right? So they could streamline the process. That's the big difference here. Those two big metrics, so those two big points I highlighted, to me, is what stands out the most, right? Go ahead, Dev.
No, absolutely. And I just would like also to highlight another thing that has not been done so far as a launchpad is that it's actually happening on layer 2, which it will actually give a little bit a more smooth process from actually getting the tokens and being listed because they're going to be listed directly on the text, which is another big advantages. And you're not
There
going
you
to
go.
have the consequence of actually claiming the token already have it on the market while you're still doing the IDO.
Yeah,
Therefore, it's gonna create a different dynamic, which we are already used on the ERC20, and that's it. I mean, that's why we are also very bullish on that front. And
very good
another
point.
thing, it's not an experimental. We know that the DEX is working. We know that the order book is working. So that side is already proof. Now the only question is how they're going to put it off in a smooth way. This section. If they can do that, then it's going to be game on for sure.
That's a very, very, very good point there that you underscored. Think about it, right? So now you got the launch pad, right? We know they're capable. And then straight from the launch pad, you got the decks. Uniswap thing. Okay, we got a pre-sale, and after that, it goes straight to Uniswap, right? So I really love that too. And you're having it in a format where it's like order books, or call it a liquidity pool, right? Like, well, order books. It's not like a marketplace sort of like exchange, which I like too. Okay, we have any questions right now?
Yep,
Smash the like buttons, guys. We want to answer your questions. Let us know what's up. What up?
absolutely. 65 watching
Hold
now.
on, hold on, hold on. Before you get to the first question, let me put on my sunglasses. Poker
You put
face.
the
No, I'm
sun,
joking.
you put the sunglasses. Want to have a little bit more likes because we have 65 watching now. Drop the likes, drop the likes. Then we're gonna drop some whitelist stuff too.
Pump it.
So here are the first questions. So from T Viraj, I hope I spelled it correctly. What would be the initial amount to invest approximately? Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, well, as we just said, it's in Mirage. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. As we just explained to you, so it looks like the minimum right now for those who aren't already staking Alex, say for months or for weeks or whatever, or yield farming it. I think the best option for you guys is to bridge the $50 over to get the minimum ticket size to get in. You could bridge up to $2,500 worth, right, to get the maximum ticket size. So it varies from $50 USDT bridged over to SUSDT, or 2,500, right? So you can do 1,000, you can do 500, whatever you want, right? And that will dictate your ticket size. And again, I would have to say it, I would have to recommend that route because it's too late for you guys to start a stake now. It's too late for you guys to start a yield farm now. Now, if you like what you saw in terms of results with Ordmint, then maybe the staking might be a better option for you. I don't know if they're going to have this ability and to access A power in the future when it comes to bridging. It just might be a promotional thing right now for those who aren't part of the community already. So definitely, I would recommend you guys. That's the best route to do. And I've used the bridge, a good few times now, and it's actually working pretty good. Right? Again, all bridges. At the beginning, it was a little bit of a different story. It was congested, but it was a shit ton of people trying to get in. A shit ton. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. It's going to be very smooth right now. So that's the best option for sure.
Yep. Another question with the same guy, Viraj, says, so it is possible that everybody get whitelisted? Well, everybody.
No,
So
no.
everybody that get now maybe he's asking if everybody get whitelist is a guarantee access to the actual
Well, yeah. Well, that exactly right. I mean, that's the definition of whitelist. So being whitelisted. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just hope they don't make that same mistake as the past launchpads, right? Sorry, which I don't think they will, but who knows? Anything can happen. I expressed this, to them, and I was like, look, Alex, right? I was like, you guys got to make sure that whitelist, you know what that means, right? Let's see what happens. So yeah, we'll see what's up. Whitelist means guaranteed allocation. It does not mean first come, first serve. Okay, so I think they'll get that right. Let's see what happens though.
exactly.
Again, and I think the problem with that was on the layer one kind of thing. I don't know if they had that bot prevention code, right? There's 3 lines of code you put in to prevent bots. I don't think they put all that in their back end, the past one. So, the past launch pads. But yeah, you're right. Whitelist is guaranteed, and I think that's the way it should be. And that's what they should pull off. So let's see.
Mhm. And then a question from Roj Shakur. Do ticket guarantee allocation?
That's a good question. Again, there's limited information out there. I think tomorrow they're coming out with an article. I would have to say so. Yes, it should be. It should be guaranteed. But what's not guaranteed, or what we don't know, is the amount you're going to get. Because let's just say 1,000 people had these tickets, these A tickets, and that was it. Well, whatever they're giving out for the mint will go to those 1,000 people, right? So let's just say they had a million tokens going out for the mint. Let's just say for 1,000 people, they have to distribute that a million tokens amounts 1,000 people. But if there's 10,000 people that owns these tokens, or 5,000, they got a million tokens. That's less tokens to go to each person. So that's why it's kind of like hard to predict that. We really wouldn't know unless we knew the actual amount of people who hold these A power tickets that want to get into the launch pad. So yeah, but it should be guaranteed. Again, the official statement will be announced tomorrow, I believe, right? But what's not guaranteed is how much you will get, because that dictates by how many people are holding it.
Or
The
how actually?
tickets. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Another question from hashtag is asking, how does this tie in with the B20? We have two launchpad now with the Alex. So far, no use case for the B20.
Yeah, exactly right. So going into this with blindly with no information on hand, the B20 to me was something that again speculation was going to be used with the exchange, but now they have the Alex token that pretty much does certain things like that's designed a utility for a launch pad that they already had in the years past a year ago. So if they had a B20 token, it doesn't really make sense to do it like that. This is my line of thinking. So the B20 token was literally a reward token, a token of appreciation, and they just gave it to people if you're using their decks, if you're bridging over funds, just to say, hey, free money, go take it. You know what I'm saying? So again, when you have a reward token that's given to you for free, what happens? Well, people are going to go dump it. If you get a free check, like if you get a check from the government, just for like that $500 check, $1,000 check, most people spend it, right? So that's the same kind of like psychology that took place over here. So it appears like as of now, there's no use case. I don't know if that's going to change, but yeah, it was just strictly an airdrop reward token for those to incentivize people for gratitude.
Yeah, I guess that was also because they launched the BRC20. They just wanted to incentivize people to actually come over to the
Yeah,
to the DEX and try it out. So they just utilize that, and we agree that they could have used it in a better way. But there is a lot of dynamic that we don't know. There is the intrication about the Alex token with the actual investor. They didn't want to actually merge the two things that they conflict, so they come up with this solution. Moving forward, there is a question from Stark Ward. Is asking, can I bridge my SUSDT out of stacks and then back into qualify? You can.
oh, that's a good question, but I don't think they want money coming out. They want money coming in. You know what I'm saying?
That's, let's say I have it already in stacks right now. I bridge it out and then I re-bridge it in. I should be entitled
Yeah.
because I be recognized by the actual
I would
window.
say, did he say what, stacks USDT or just stacks?
No, SUSDT on
Yeah, if
stacks.
you, of course, if you bridge it out and then you bridge it back in, yes, I mean, that should count. I don't see why
Yeah,
not, because
yeah.
you did what they asked. Just make sure it's above $50, and that's a very dude. Honestly, $50 is a very small entry ticket size in comparison to if you would stake, right? At least
Definitely.
my common sense is telling me that. I don't know the APY for staking, but I highly doubt you stake $50, you're going to get 5 APY. I highly doubt that. In literally one day. All you gotta do is bridge over the $50, you get 5, done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, APY will be longer for sure.
There's some people that say the audio is cutting out.
Is it? Shit, sorry.
I can hear you. It seems like that on the stream we're cutting out.
I actually came in a good location for this too.
It's back. Okay, it's back. Sounds. Can you hear, guys? Just drop a yes.
I literally came to a new spot because of that too. I didn't go to that park. Over there's bad. It should be okay now though. I don't know. Let us know. We can carry on with the next question, Dev. If yeah,
Yeah,
if it's
absolutely.
good.
Still, the Rare Age is asking: is there any info about the initial market cap, vesting, etc.?
There won't be no vesting, right? That's not how BRC20 works, right? If there is vesting periods, I'll be absolutely shocked, and that's not how this works. And I'll be the first one to complain about that. They have to give people all of their tokens. That's just how it is. Now, I will just tell you this: I do remember when DuckDAO and Pools and all these guys were doing their things. When Launchpads were launching Launchpads, and I got the tokens, bro, and it did some nice gains, bro. I'm not saying this could do that. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm going off of historical metrics, right? But when the other launch pads that launched on DuckDAO and such like Pools and Paid, when they start to onboard projects and those projects are mooning, bro, I sold quite a bit of tokens. But at a good profit, so I can't beat myself down for that. But I could have used those tokens to get into other projects that could have made more money. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't. So, like, I personally will be very wary about that. I would love to know, what Ordmint has, first on the table for their first launch project. I would love to know that. But yeah, let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out, man. I'm excited, but yeah, who knows what will happen. But I think, I'm led to believe positive things.
Yeah, there is actually going on the line. RA is asking, Francis, will you dump or MM, ordinate token, or you old the idea?
I personally look, man. Profits is profits. If I see some profits, I'll take something for sure. But as I just echoed there, I don't want to make the same mistake I made in the past where I oversold and projects went on to the next launch pad that launched on the first launch pad, did well too. Then what am I going to do? Go through that whole system of doing this and doing that, and whatever Ordiment's going to entail and tell us to do in order to get into their projects. I know I have the tokens already. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Look, this is investing, right? Don't get married to anything. Take profits if you have to take profits. If it's there, take it. But sometimes that could work against you if future things are related to that token that could add more gains to your portfolio. So it's a bit of both. Me personally, if I see profits, I'll take some, but I'm going to keep most. That's just me. But you guys do you. You guys do you. If you see fucking 5x, bro, and you got to sell all to take it, bro, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is another question from Satoshi Flaco. How do you think the BRC Launchpad will solve the issues that clog the normal Launchpad, or do you see it playing out in the same manner? So he's asking basically what you're gonna see about this Launchpad compared to the old ones, about Illuminex and Orchid.
Sorry, the audio chipped out there.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. I'm just echoing. Do you guys hear me echoing? Look, that's loud. One sec. Let me just take this out. Okay, we'll just this for now, Dev.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I took off the Bluetooth.
Okay, there is a question from Satoshi Flaco. How do you think the BRC20 Launchpad will solve the issues that plug in the normal Launchpad?
Yeah, good question. So the B. Fuck, bro, dude, it's so annoying on my end.
Yeah, it's cutting off.
One sec, guys. Dev, how about now?
I can hear you okay. What about the people on the live chat? Can you hear good? Echo.
I'll just go live from the studio. All good. Okay, sorry. So I'm just going with the notion that people can hear me. This is so annoying for me. My voice is so fucking loud. I'm an echo. Anyways, so the reason why this is going to solve the problem is because when we look at what was happening, right? The ferment is great and all that. Sure, we need ferments, right? With the initial process for BRC20 tokens, all those things was working fine. But if we're talking about scalability, if we're talking about masses trying to get into something, it's not the solution, right? We've seen people get front run from bots. I've lost $800 from being front run. When my transaction was the next block, and then never fees increases because other people are putting higher fees, right? So now you lose your money in that regard. Not that you've gone to a bad investment, you literally lost your your $800 to the miners. Okay, that's number one. And then we saw Luminex and OrCids try to do it on layer one as well. And doing it their own way, and we all know what happened over there. That did not work out too well. Okay, and to know that how
the echo is too bad, bro.
it's very bad. I know.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't even know what the freaking.
can you plug it back in the car?
This is the first time this has ever happened to me in my 6 years of live streaming on a phone.
It might be the dual, maybe. Fuck up.
Yo.
Yep.
Echo still there?
On my end, no.
Hold on. Yeah. Is it still there, Dev?
Yeah.
Yeah, on my side. The echo's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Never happened before in life. Dev, you want to take out your headphones? Yo,
Yep.
my echo's still fucking there. I don't know what to say. Change location?
Change location.
This guy sounds like Habib.
It stopped. Okay, it stopped.
It
Save.
stopped?
Stop for a second.
It's all fucked.
You're in the office now. One two one two. Do I echo as well, or it's just from Francis?
SEC logged in. Okay, let me try something, guys. Look, this is not gonna work. I don't fucking know what's happening here. Let me just try one last thing. How about now?
To me, it's better. How it is, guys? Can you let us know?
No. I'm echoing. Anyways, I'll just carry on, man. So, we had that first problem on layer one. Okay. Right. Front run was the issue. And then other launch pads tried to fix it. They had issues of their own. They're on layer one. And then, now we're trying out this mechanism here on layer two with reputable sources, reputable, devs and such, people who's created products before. Right. So that's what we're dealing with over here. So we got to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I think it will solve some things.
All right.
So
Somebody
yeah,
say.
Joey's saying the problem is from your headphones.
Well, let me turn it off.
Yo, I'm not echoing anymore. Yeah, it's true. I'm not echoing anymore. So Dev, it's definitely from your headphones or something. Never ever happened to me 6 years of live streaming from the phone. But whatever. Solved. There we go. Yeah, so Dev, just yeah.
So it's on
I
my
hear the
end.
echo again now.
Okay, so I need to take it off.
Well, just take it. No, just mute it, and then kind of like when I'm talking, mute yourself. I
Yeah.
still hear an echo. All right, it's all good. Oh yeah, just keep it like that. That's fine. So let's move on. Okay, so that's my answer to that question. I hope that makes sense, right? Layer one, never congestion was an issue. All right, doing it the ferment way. I'm all about ferments. I wish that could work, right? When scalability happens and people run to flocking together, issues, right? So other launch pads on layer one try to come to market to fix it, then they created other problems, right? It's almost like you come up with a solution to fix one problem, but then you create another problem. That's what we saw happened. They're like, come on, Dev. Okay, Dev, you can go ahead and talk now if there's a question.
Yeah. The next question. So moving forward, Johnny Boy 44. I have 33 A power from staking. Should I still do a transfer, or should I have enough for IDO?
You got enough. You got enough for an ideal. Five is $50 worth, right? So you got enough. I would just say, yeah, again, tomorrow they're gonna tell you if you need to transfer or do this or do that, but they should be able to detect it. I don't know. But you do have enough for tickets. That's what we do know. Right now, how do you actually go to access that and send it over? We don't know. Tomorrow they'll let us, they'll reveal that information. So let's wait till then. But you're good to go, man. Just a matter of how you make that transaction. That's all. So just sit tight, and tomorrow you'll definitely be up to date on all of those things.
RC, can I get more than 5 A power from using the bridge? Yeah, again, the A power is based on the amount of SUSDT that you're going to actually bridge in to stack. So 50 SUSDT is going to bring you 5 A power. You can actually bridge inside for one wallet. Maximum of 2,500 SUSDT is going to give you 250 A power.
Moshi says, I'm listening for 1 hour, but still have no idea what to do. Okay, so let me try to break it down for you. If you don't have A power, which is the token you need to gain access, it's a ticket to the launch pad. Okay, so number one, A power is what you need to get into the launch pad. How do you get A power? You could stake a token called Alex, which is their native token, or you could yield farm it. At this point, I would not recommend that because you're too late to accumulate the required amount needed. Okay, so what you need to do now is, okay, what they announced today is to take $50 of USDT Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain USDT, use Alex's bridge, send it over to get SUSDT. That $50 now will give you 5 A-Power tickets, which is the minimum amount required to gain access into this launch pad. Okay. Now, if you have a little bit more money than $50 and you want to get a larger ticket size to get into the launch pad, you need to send anything up to $2,500 worth of USDT from Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain over to SUSDT. Right? Um, Crypto List says the bridge is working kind of smooth now. Only took him 1 hour, so he already did his, right, guys? So I hope that makes sense, right? I'm pretty sure I explained that in a proper way for you. Okay, guy. So whoever that was, who was that? That was somebody. That was Mushi. Go ahead, Dev.
Yeah, that was all the question. As for now, just Philip C says the Alex breach taking forever still, or they fixed the problem because they had
So
issues.
yeah, we just had we just had an update there from CryptoList. He says that how he just used it. It took about an hour. So far so good. I was say echo. The comment section is killing me. Yeah, so it works fine right now. So just go ahead and use it. You should be good to go, man. Should be good to go. I think at that one time there's just a shit ton of people trying to use it back, when B20 came out to get the free airdrop. So I don't think many people, the news hasn't spread. This news hasn't spread as fast just yet. So the bridge is, probably the best time to use the bridge is now. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'll tell you.
Yeah, another thing maybe to mention is that more update is gonna actually drop probably tomorrow from Alex Labs. So you're gonna actually have a little bit more understanding of how is the amount that you're gonna get. Although we believe is gonna depend of the amount of people that they're gonna actually participate on the ticket and how many ticket is gonna be in the pool. So we're gonna know much more in detail for tomorrow. As for now, we are actually discussing the A power, how to get them. We break it down the three possible way: the staking Alex, the actual breach SUSDT from Ethereum and Binance, and then you have also the farming, yield farming that you can actually have.
Yeah, and again, I will be doing for the people who weren't here in the earlier part of the stream. I will be conducting some form of EMA with the Ordmint team, whether that's a Twitter Space or a YouTube live stream, or a YouTube live stream and a Twitter live stream simulcasting. I don't know what it's going to be, but it will be an EMA of some format and description. So do be on the lookout for that. I'm thinking around Monday, so get your questions ready for that, and should be all gravy. Also, you do have a window to use the bridge from the 22nd to what was it, the 28th or 26th? 26th.
28, 28, 22 on the
Oh,
22nd until the 28th.
okay. So that's, yeah, you guys got a lot of, 6 days there, right? So you got enough time to try to get yours, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have any other questions? Any other questions on why I personally am bullish on this launchpad? I hear an echo on this launchpad. Yeah, it went now. Yeah, that's a weird one. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'll just reiterate it like this. Look, again, in my experience, I only go off of my experience and common sense here and metrics. It's really like what unfolded from the past or something on a graph. And I'll just tell you, I've seen this developed in a way where, it was little interest, things made money, then became bigger interest, it made money, then became huge interest. And things really start to pop off. And I'm seeing similar, history repeating itself in that manner. Now, is that guaranteed to happen? Nothing's ever guaranteed, right? But these are the small calculated risks you must take to be ahead of the crowd, and I am willing to take that risk. I'm willing to risk my reputation on the things that I believe could be valuable or buying coin, when most people are willing to risk their reputation on the things that they're paid to believe in. That's not how I roll. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Put like this: if I wasn't willing to take a risk on BRC20 tokens, showing you guys how to inscribe that, the first person, right? Showing you guys how not to talk about it, but showing you how to actually inscribe a Pepe, how to inscribe the memes on Bitcoin, showing you how to inscribe .sats domains in the earlier phases. If I wasn't willing to take a risk on my reputation and what I believed in, I would not be in the position I am in today. I live a very comfortable life because of the decisions I have made. Am I always right? No one's ever always right. If they tell you that, then unsubscribe to them because they're talking shit. Nobody's ever always right. But just like Michael Jordan, he may go stand up at the free throw line and shoot it, get a swish, get a swish, get a swish. But on the 20th one, he might miss one. You know what I'm saying? A three-pointer, right? The best three-point shooter in the world ain't gonna make all his three-point shots, but he's hell of does make them make most of them. So that's the analogy you look at. And again, to know that how this is not something where you're giving them USDC, you're not giving them a $10,000 worth of Ethereum, right? So for me, man, it's lights, camera, action, game on. I'm all for that. So that's what I'm going by here, and I hope that makes sense to y'all. Let's see what happens. I think it'll be good, but let's see what's up.
Yes, there is
One
a
guy,
question. There is a question
go ahead.
from RC say, can I do multiple bridges or does only one bridge count?
That's a very good question. I would think multiple bridges would count, but why do multiple bridges? You're going to lose in fees anyways. I know it's nominal. So let's just say you wanted to bridge, I don't know, $1,000. Why do that in increments of 200? Five of them, when you could just do it in one shot. You're going to get the same amount of points if you do them in multiple bridges or one.
Yeah,
So
basically,
just do it in one.
there is a max cap of 250 A power, which is converted to 2,500 SUSDT per wallet. So there you go.
Mushi, I think you have like 1,000 memes and Ordi on Gamma's wallet, bro. Dude, well, I didn't mint Ordi. I just missed Ordi. Shit, that would have been really good. Like 10,000x, bro. 10,000x. I don't think there was any crypto that did 10,000x. Bro, that's some alien shit right there. That's that otherworldly type of gains. But yeah, I did miss out on that. Yeah, you got to lose to make, right? It's true. You got to lose a little bit to learn how to make a lot. Dev, there's an echo again, bro. I don't know what's up with your headphones today. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. What else we got here? I could do the questions. Good stream, guys. Flipsy says thank you. Although the interruptions are here, it's all good. The A power is not valuable on Alex Labs. When is it? Was it visuable? What do you mean visuable? In terms of it should show in your wallet, that's for sure. So just check your wallet if that's what you mean. A quick update on Sats Hunters. Look, Sats Hunters, we're working on a lot, man. I got a meeting with my dev tomorrow. Guys, this is the thing. Sats Hunters, our main product and goal is not to sell rare sats, although that sounds crazy. That's our side hustle. And we got rare sats. We got uncommons. We got the block 7/8s. We got, pizza sats, all that kind of stuff. We have that. And we think that's valuable, yes. But our main product is to build a mechanism that you guys could do this on your own and not going through Sats Hunters or not going through Joe Blow or not going through a seller A or going to buying it off the market. We want to give you guys the boat, the fishing rod, the fishing net, and go and catch your own, make your own catch, and then go sell your own shit to the market. That's what we want to do, you know? So we're kind of like improving upon that and empowering you guys, democratizing this for you guys. And we're doing it in a different way too that I don't want to talk about right now. What I really want to do is I want to undersell and overachieve, if that makes sense, when it comes to Sats Hunters and what I'm building. Because what we're building is very extremely unique, but more importantly, it's empowering you guys. I've always been about democratizing shit. Always been. If you look at Metropolitans, my build in Sandbox, people can't afford Metaverse Land. They can't afford to get builders to build for them. They don't have the skill set and the experience to run a business in that way. So I said, hey, look, we'll do this in a way where you guys can get a piece of this. So we got that going on. If you look at the pre-sales from Nearest Pass, I was getting the little guy in. I was democratizing that. Right? So here we are with Sats Hunters. What am I doing? I'm going to be democratizing the ability for you guys to go and get your own rare sats and be the seller and not be someone's little bitch. right? Don't be someone's bitch. That's what I'm doing here. I'm empowering you to be the boss, to be the seller, right? Why go through that guy and buy his shit? Like, isn't this space all about democratizing and eliminating third parties? That's what I'm focusing on, you know. And again, I want to make an announcement on something, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm gonna talk to my dev tomorrow. I'm telling you why we are so different outside of what I just told you, and it has to do with our ordinals and with the Shin token. Okay, but I don't want to speak too much, right? I don't want, like, look, I could fucking sit here and shill the shit. Let me rephrase that. I could sit here and shill the shit out of it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not that guy. I don't want to get people all giddy and shit and fucking get you going buy it up now when I know for certain I could pull off this thing what I'm trying to do. Not the rare stats democratizing, the other element with the ordinal and the Shin token. Once I am fully confident that that works, buddy, I'm going to be fucking in front of this camera telling you guys about this every single day, and you're going to be freaking amazed. So that's all I can tell you for now. But don't think I ain't working on shit, bro. There's a lot going on there. I'm paying devs some good money, you know, to produce this product. We're spending a lot of time and energy on the creative thinking on this, and I'm taking my guys to Barbados to regroup. We're leaving in the first week of July. Me and 5 of the closest team members of Sats Hunters. We're going down there. We're going to regroup in a relaxed environment on the beach. We're going to talk. We'll do some live streams from there too. It's official. Everybody's already booked in. It's going to be a really good time. You know, and this is a way for me to meet my guys, you know. So like Dev, I've known Dev for like about 6 years now. I've never met him, trusted him with hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. He could have easily taken it, you know. As I told you guys, I trust people that I met in crypto much more than people I met in the real world. We don't have an aligned interest. We don't really have a genuine shared belief. It's like I got to explain to them what crypto is, how it's decentralized, right? You know, for the most part, you know, how it's limiting third parties. And when you do that, there's more money for you that goes to you and not to them. And you don't have to, like, you know, empower someone to make decisions for you who's going to be corrupt and do it the other way, right? You make all of those decisions on your own, and it could also make you financially independent. I got to go and teach people that and explain to them. They think it's a scam and all this shit. Oh, no, the government knows what they're doing. I listen to the news. So right there and then, you know, I already am aligned and have a bond with these guys I met in crypto. But how do you actually make that bond bigger? Them, and I gotta show them we gotta stick to the game plan and what we are. We aren't sellers first. We are democratizing this tool for people. But yeah, that's besides the point. Go ahead, Deb.
Yeah, absolutely, right on point. Again, echo, right? I don't know what is going on with my side. It does echo again.
This guy. No, Deb, you're on mute. You can talk though. Go ahead.
I'm not on mute. I am on mute. I'm not on mute. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, bro. It's okay. It's okay. That's fine. No, I'll take it from here. Oh, yo, what the fuck, bro? This live is messed up. It says we were live for like 47 seconds is what I'm seeing. Crazy. Your thoughts about Swap? Swapski is a true artist. Can you guys hear me first of all? Just want to make sure. I know. Dev, don't worry. I'll take it from here. Don't worry. You can be in the live chat. You can type in the live chat. You can type in the live chat. It's all good, brother. Just let me know if you guys can hear me, all right? 52. Yeah, on my end, it says 1 minute and 13 seconds. So crazy. Okay, cool. So the question was, yeah, your thoughts on Swapski. Listen, listen, it's very hard for me to respect people in the space. There's a couple that I respect, you know. A lot of them are self-serving rather. You know, but Swapski is a true artist as well, you know, in many different ways, you know, in actual art, in actual music, you know, and, you know, he's very smart too. He's a great leader. He says the right things. He has ethics and morals. Okay. You know, that's what I've realized about him. He's also locally in Canada, but he's very far from me. You know, I love his game plan. He has an entrepreneurial mindset. He knows what his plan is. A lot of people don't know what it is. They're just like, oh, let me get a lot of subs. Let me make a lot of money. You know, those are just byproducts of what your true goal should be. Your true goal should be, you know, being genuine in what you are, like an artist, and not pretending to be one to make money like most people are with NFTs. Like what I said, you know, when NFTs blew up in 2020 or 2021, everybody's calling themselves an artist when before NFTs, they never owned a piece of art and they never fucking even like made a piece of art, but all of a sudden they're artists. So I feel sorry for these artists who actually are genuine artists, you know, like the Swapskis of the world. So yeah, with what he got planned with that token, he's calling it the art token, and obviously things would take time, but I know he's serious, and he ain't a guy that's just going to talk shit. You know, I got to yeah. So I have good hopes for him and that that entire you know token of his and such. We'll see what happens though. I got a nice little bag of Swapsky token. Yeah, me too. I did one mass mint and like I think like so yeah, and a couple other smaller transactions on that. And it sold out. I think like 50% of it sold out overnight, which is pretty fucking crazy if you think about it. So people caught on to it. If you look at Swapsky's Twitter handle, Twitter handle, look who's following him. I think Magic Eden follows him. I think Gamma.io follows him. I think all these other like big players in the game is following him. So they see value in him as well. They see somebody who is you know who could grow in this space for the long run is what I should say. So, and I see that too, and I love Swapsky. Big shout out to Swapsky. Elbe says, good, I'm holding more than 400k of his tokens, so that's good enough, broski. There you go. I will invest 5k today. Invest 5k into what? Oh, into his token. Hey, I'm not telling you to go buy anybody's token. I'm just saying you asked me a question about his token, and I told you my honest opinion on that. Whatever you want to do with it is up to you at this point. I got that back because of you, Francis. Awesome, man. Good stuff. Yeah. No, I think that was a good valued one there. I think he was worth. It was worth it for him, especially. I think when he deployed the BRC20 token, it was just like it was like 5% gone. And I was like, what the hell, bro? You're not promoting this? He's like, nah, really, man. I just told my guys. I was like, bro, let me put it out there, bro. People need to know about this. If anybody deserves a BRC20 mint to be, minted out, it's you. You know what I mean? A legit, real guy, artist in this space. So, we kind of assisted him in that regard. But at the end of the day, it would have been already minted. He wouldn't have needed anybody's help as long as time went along, because people see realism in this space, right? And I think they would have noticed that with him too. What do you say here? Sorry. MJC says, do you recommend it, Fran? Is Swapsky good stuff? Yeah, I mean, like, look, I'm not going to give anybody financial advice, right? That could get me in trouble with the law. But if I were you, and based off the things I just said, and you see the same things I just said in this guy, I don't see why you wouldn't want to go and fucking throw something at it. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. Let me go up a little bit here. I think I missed a couple. If I have $500, can I bridge that $500 5 times? I think I know what you mean. Yeah. I think I know what you mean. Technically, I think so. If you have $500 here on Ethereum, you bridge it over to SUSDT, you get your points, right? Or your A power, and then you bridge that same 500 back, right, to ETH, and then bridge it back. I mean, technically, yes, but ethically, no. You know what I mean? Maybe they might catch on. I'm like, nah, bro, you can't use the same. Just try using a different wallet, maybe, right? Use a different wallet or something. If you could bridge it back and then send it to a different wallet. So say you had $500 in one wallet, and then you bridge that over, and that went to SUSDT, cool. And then you take that SUSDT, you bridge it back to Ethereum. Once it gets back to Ethereum, send that same 500 to another Ethereum wallet, and then bridge that new address to the Alex SUSDT. That is probably how you could do it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it'll work if you use the same wallet, right? Okay. The fees are just part of becoming rich and successful. Yeah, like, look, MJC, if you're talking about the Launchpad fees, I would say this, like, if we look at the past one, so like Luminex did, I think they charged like, I forget, like $10 or something, $8 maybe. Let's call it $10, right? There's work that goes into this, right? Like, there's time, there's labor, there's energy. They got to pay their devs too. So, normally how a launchpad system will work is how they make their money is, they make money off of tokens and such, right? Or some sort of fee. They'll be charging like USDCs coming in, so they'll take a cut of that, or Ethereum. But since this isn't the case, how can they make money? Right? They got to make money somehow. So I'm not too, down about that. I'm not going to beat them down on that, for charging a service fee. I think that's standard. As long as it's a reasonable price, you got to make them their money somehow for putting in this time and labor, especially if people are going to make money from this. I don't see why you could charge a normal $10, $15, even $20 service fee. You know what I'm saying? But let's like $10. I think is a sweet spot. Let's see what they do though. Okay, what else do we have up here? I think I missed some stuff. 1 second. Okay, that was the echo. Yeah. Let me scroll down here. We'll take a couple more guys, and we're going to give away one whitelist to somebody in the live chat. Okay. So what you could do is, shit. How are we going to contact them? We need to contact.
I will drop my Telegram.
What?
I will drop my Telegram.
Yeah, just type it, bro. Type it in the chat. Type it. Can't wait to be chilling in Barbados soon. Are you going to be there, MJC? If you want to come, you could come. You know, I think Flip C is going to come, one of our TCLers. Where's Richard Hart gone? Let's not turn this into that, bro. You already know my take on that. And I told you guys, I have no reason to speak about Richard Hart or Paul Shane anymore. I said my piece. I'm all about constructive energy. Like I don't really bitch about too much things, only if it's needed. And if people are afraid to talk about the things, like, I'm willing to voice my opinion publicly on what those are. Most people are thinking inside their heads because they're too afraid to say it. So there's nothing for me to say anymore. I said my piece, and I'm too busy, making money the right way and building products and flying to the Caribbean and banking coin. I don't got time to talk about Richard Hart. Sorry, anymore. I did like 2 streams on that, and that was that. Yeah, he's on Twitter, I guess someone says. Okay, guys. So yeah, Dev, before we go, how are they going to get this? Oh, did you type it? Where is it? Let me see. I don't see your message in the live chat. At least I don't. We got a handicapped guy in the live stream with me today. It's Dev. He can't talk and he can't hear. Yeah. Okay, so I think, Dev, did you relay that message to them?
It's on the comment below.
Okay. It's all good, guys. Look, somebody in the comment section will win. Leave your Taproot wallet address in the comment section, and somebody in the live chat will also win as well. I think Dev is going to be the one who says that. Dev, are we good to go? This is the most fucking awkward live stream I've ever done in my life. Swear to God, bro. The most uncomfortable, awkward ass live fucking stream. But it's all good. You guys like the raw shit. You guys like the real deal. That's what you get when we go live. There's nothing fake about us. It's only realism. And we were all about the people. And we're bringing the fire once again. There will be a winner in the live chat. And there will be a winner in the comment section. So do comment as well. Leave a comment about the stream. Ask a question. And also leave your Taproot wallet address. And you'll be one of those guys. So you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than till the next video or live stream or my AMA with the Ordmint team, your ass is on your own, brah. Later.